Right, go get your cup final suit. It's the FA Cup final today to finish off Season 2 of Manchester United DNA. Liverpool, our biggest rivals, historically, obviously, and in this series. They've beaten us twice in Champions League semi-finals and finals. We've just smashed them in the last episode, 7-2 in the league. We're in the league 2 seasons in a row. Today, can we do the double for the second consecutive season? We're also going to take a look at our DNA, the old geeky spreadsheet, to see which players are struggling, which players we may need to move on, and where we're going to spend that £150 million in the summer. Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to finish the season first. So what we're going to do is we've got Liverpool first now in the FA Cup final. We're not actually going to play the two league games on camera. We've got Wolves and Aston Villa. We'll play them off camera. And then what I want to do is just have a chat about the team. And in particular, what we're going to do with just a couple of positions and where we need to strengthen. Right, we've got a few fitness problems, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not resting Ronaldo in a million years. I am going to let Maguire play instead of Varane. But apart from that, that is our strongest lineup. Apart from obviously Varane coming in, Varane dropping out, for Maguire. Can we get 60 minutes, 60 quality minutes out of Ronaldo? Right, Liverpool are going Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Keita, Salah, Jota, Firmino. Let's just see if that 7-2 smashing only, about a week ago, affects Liverpool's confidence going forwards. Is Keita going to come back? Robertson conceded a couple of goals from set pieces and free kicks against Liverpool. Henderson strikes and it's just gone over. I think we conceded early on in the game at Old Trafford. I think Mane scored. I'm pretty sure we conceded goals in the semi-final from set pieces as well. So maybe something we need to work on in the summer and in training more often next season. Defending set pieces. McTominay steps in, biting at the tackle. But Liverpool have started well here in the opening 10 minutes. Firmino had a chance at the near post. Henderson saves. Come on. Can we defend the corner? We do. Maguire, brilliant header. Gomez is going to pick up the second. He doesn't. Right, Wan-Bissaka. Ronaldo. Fernandes. McTominay. Ronaldo. McTominay. To Maguire. Ramos. Just keeping it. Gomez. Can we win the... Oh, no, we don't. Jota out, jumps Wan-Bissaka. Firmino, Jota. We've not started well. Salah's in. He's fucking put it in. He looked a little bit offside to me. We need VAR to help us out here. Oh, no. I actually thought that was going to be offside. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, who missed the header, has then played Salah on. He's had an absolute mare. Let's demand more. We've had one shot. 0.06 XG. Maguire, Window's injured. That's doable because Luke Shaw can come on. We need to fire up, boys. Dear me. Right. Half time. Shocking first half. We're throwing the water bottle. We've gone for it. Let's see if we can respond. Right, Robertson. We're going to get that. Fernandes. Lewandowski heads down to Ronaldo. He's hit the post. First big chance for us. I think it was offside in the end, but we've created a chance. I'm going to give him an encourage. Virgil van Dijk is taking a throw-in. And we're going to get a chance to break here. Now, Virgil van Dijk has stepped up the pitch. No, we're not. It's going to come back, though. Luke Shaw. Philippe. McTominay. Back to Dean Henderson. Maguire. We've got a bit of zip in our play. Fernandes. Lewandowski in this half channel space, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and it's coming back. Fernandes steps in. Ronaldo. He has got a chance. Lewandowski fires it in. Is it onside? I don't know. Goal going to VAR. Disallowed. Right, highlight from the resulting free kick. Firmino, Keita. Are we going to track him? Fernandes is tracking him. He's not the best, obviously, defensively. Robertson, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson. No way. Wide. We're fine. A few plays done. We have kind of played Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Right, Bellingham injured. So we're going to go Gavi, and we're going to play him as a Mazzala on support. Got McTominay, Fernandes, Sancho, and Lewandowski all struggling. We've already used another sub as well. Right, I think it has to be Rashford. Rashford on for Lewandowski. Can we get an equaliser? Luke Shaw. Fernandes. Luke Shaw coming in. Sancho, Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Fernandes. We're waiting to get that cross into the box. Just can't find that little yard. Wan-Bissaka does. Virgil's underneath it, clears. McTominay. We've got space. Well, we did have space out wide for the switch. We're keeping it central. Sancho switches out to Shaw. Rashford. Shaw. Lovely little run. Can he get across? He does. Rashford's there. Shaw. Ronaldo. Oh, he's put it wide. How did that not go in? Right, Robertson. It's got runners. Not many runners in the box. They're kind of maybe settling for what they've got. Are they going to seal it here? Robertson. Keita. Nice switch out to Trent. We could be in trouble. Curtis Jones is there. It's 2-0. The goal stands. Liverpool have done us again. Again. And we've had chances. The game has drifted away from us as well. Corner. Oh, Jesus has the chance to really pile on the misery. Well, what a response that has been to the 7-2 for Liverpool. We've just, but in the big games against Liverpool, we absolutely bottle it. Absolutely bottle it. Right, what we're going to do is, we're going to finish the season. I'll play the last 2 games, and then we'll talk DNA, we'll talk transfers, in and out. Right, boys, we're back. 2 wins to finish the season. 1-0 Aston Villa and 5-0 over Wolves. Cristiano Ronaldo getting a couple of goals. He's finished on 46 for the season. Didn't get quite there, but decent season for someone who is 38. So we finished the season conceding less than 38, which is always my target, especially when we sort of like play really attacking tactics. And 38 wins, 38 games, 27 wins, 6 draws, 5 defeats, all away from home, interestingly. West Ham, Leeds, Arsenal, Fulham and Chelsea, 123 goals. I think I'll use that, my 123 goals, in the thumbnail for the tactic video I am going to do. I am going to do a diamond tactic video on this, so this will be out on Thursday evening. There'll be a tactic video for you. Right, squad-wise, performance-wise, who's done well? Who's leaving? Well, David De Gea is leaving. Just show you where his contract's out at the end of the season. We have been playing Henderson. £375,000 a week is coming back into the club, which is brilliant. Ronaldo has actually played the most. Oh, it says he's got 49. I don't know what's going on. It says 49 and 46. He says he's... I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what he scored. He says he scored 49 there, but then he's scored 46 here. Unless it's unless it's saying he's including that, the 3 maybe it maybe adds non-competitive into this overall one. But there we go. Lewandowski 51, Bruno Fernandes 51. When we can play them, we can play them. Now players, if we take a look at the DNA, okay, so. Goalkeepers we're not in particular we're looking at because of De Gea. De Gea's leaving, Henderson, Pope. Obviously, they have low off the ball and stuff anyway, but we're not going to do any changes there. In defence, Dalot, I think, needs to go. He did improve 1 from last season, but he hasn't played much. He's been second string to Wan-Bissaka. We've got Brandon Williams who can play both sides, so we may look at moving. I think we will. We'll put him up for sale. Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, I think we can do better at right back. There is some big money coming in, potentially for Wan-Bissaka in talk 50, 60 million. I think we can really strengthen there. The only thing is that we want to have that English sort of like connection with the club, and selling our, English players. It's not something I necessarily want to do, but what we may do is we may sell Dalot and get a really high-class first choice right back in Wan-Bissaka as a backup, and fingers crossed he'll stay with us. Windell will definitely stay. He's new. Alvaro Fernandez, he's on loan. He's only 20, but he's going to be nowhere near the DNA, so he will be sold. Ethan Laird's a good one, rated between 21 and 27 million. He's not at the standard. He's now 21. he's way off, so he will be sold. Defensively, we're looking at Varane. Mengi's one that will stay because he's got a little bit more time to sort of like develop. We're not really that bothered about off the ball, but he does need to improve his teamwork and his work rate and stamina. So we'll give him one more season to see if he can get those numbers up to around about where we want it. Unfortunately, as in a high-class centre-half, I think the only thing we may do is keeping him because he's one of our own. Tuanzebe will be sold. Not quite good enough. 13. Yeah, we need to offload him. Off the ball's not great, which we expect from a centre-half, but we're going to offload him. Boubacar Kamara has upgraded. He's now gone up to a 70, even though it says 69 there. He has gone up 1 to 15 stamina. So, I'm going to see what other deals are to be done in the summer. But I do think Boubacar Kamara is potentially one player that we may sell. Milan are after him. Fred's on loan at Luton at the moment. They're not paying any of his wages. He's out of contract to the end of the season, so he'll be gone. Another 120k off the wages, which is good. Bellingham, McTominay, Garner will stay. Obviously, Gavi. This is where I want you guys at home. Gavi, let me know your thoughts. He's had a good season. 7 or 8. He's done loads of sub appearances with 9 assists, 5 goals. He's gonna be really good, but then we've got Hannibal, who's already in and around sort of like 67. He needs a little bit of work, does Gavi, to get up to the 70. I think we can get him there. He's quite good across the board. So big decision to make on Gavi. I think he's called the defender. I do want to sign an English player. I think I would like to have another English player in there. I'm talking of Phillips, Ward-Prowse or Declan Rice. So we'll just see what's to be done. Got plenty of time to think. I'm going to sit and have a look through. See what Ralph says as well in terms of what players we need to get in. Pedri has been injured for a long time, but he will definitely be a bigger part of the season next season for us. We've got McTominay, as we said, 86, has had a really good season. Ronaldo is dying. He's on 65. He's not dying. Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Rashford I'm really happy with. Sancho really happy with. He's had a really good season. We should see him improve a little bit. He does need to get into the 70s. So at the moment he's below. Is he still below? Yeah. So he's on 69, which 70 was the threshold that I want. Now we did say with this save and the series that we wouldn't do it like if it's one shot and we're going to ignore him. He has done pretty well, about 23 goal contributions in the season, kind of playing out of position. So 22, we've got a chance. I think we'll leave him for another year, but we'll need to make sure he's hitting numbers in terms of his performances on the pitch. The moment where he doesn't perform for us really well on the pitch, he's gone. Anthony Elanga is going to be sold in the summer. He's way off in terms of where we need him to be. He's like 17 off the threshold, 20 years old. We'll try and get a deal done for him. Martial will probably be with us forever. He's got another year left on his deal. Nearly suits the thing, but he's the DNA, but hasn't played. Joe Hugill's disappointed me. Actually went down over the season. I think we may look at sending him out on loan just to give him a season before making a decision on him in a year's time. And then Diallo, who's coming in 67, we'll look at improving him over the next few years, but looks pretty decent. And then we've got a couple of youngsters in here. Just a few of our main sort of like young stars. Cuadrado's a nice little right back who's unfortunately way off in terms of total determination's let him down. And Omari Forson is a nice little youth player, but at the same time, 54 total score, 18 years old. We'll look at moving him on. Interesting, Blake Carter, who is our one of our regens on one of our patrons on the channel, Regen, has already got a 73. Big unit up front. So we'll look at really pushing him. And another player called Stefan Sefkovsky, 68. So he's in and around where we need him to be. Another regen as well. So what I'm thinking of, De Gea's going on a free. Can we get some money for Tuanzebe? Can we get some money for Ethan Laird? Can we get some money for Dalot? Can we get some money for maybe Martial, just something, anything to get him off the books as well? He's on a lot of money a month. He's on like 240 grand. Yeah, 250. We need to get him somehow out of the door. So there's potential to get a good 50 or 60 million in. That combined with the 150, we're going to have a we're looking at 200 million. I think if we let Dalot go, we strengthen it right back. We get in another number 8, or that. The Phillips, the Rice, the Ward-Prowse, I think, to suit the squad. And then we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at in terms of strikers. We do need to do something about Ronaldo and Lewandowski. Rashford I'm happy with, but I think we maybe need to do something in there. I'm going to use that as like the last place we do. because I know in the next summer we're going to have to go also at centre-half. So we'll just see where we are. But I think for one more season, we can probably get away with Lewandowski, Ronaldo, Rashford, Hugill, Diallo as my strikers. But if there's a bargain to be had, we need to plan ahead. Lewandowski 34, Ronaldo 38. We maybe need a little bit more fresh legs in there. And Rashford, who's had a good season, to be fair, 7.20 he's good. He's good, but I think we can do better in terms of quality. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Gavi, what do we do? I think we go ahead and sign that right back. I think if we can get some good money for Dalot. Wan-Bissaka is wanted as well. You know, if they're going to offer stupid money, if they're going to offer to be fair, he's only 20. He was 50 million before. I'm not going to let him go for anything less than 50. I'd rather keep him, have him as a backup for us, and then get rid of Dalot. Tuanzebe gone. Yeah, so that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Season 2's done, so next week's episode will be start of Season 3. We'll go through the transfers. I'm really looking forward to this one because I think the players that I'm going to bring in are going to be absolute will beaters. Thanks for watching. Let's see. We want the treble next year. We're going for the treble.